Good.
All right. Friday, December, what is it? 10th. Yeah. Happy birthday, Mom. Rest in peace. So there it is. It's probably backwards, but you have it already. Uh, I'm not getting real crazy with this workout today. My body is very sore, very tired, and I've got a crazy shift to work again tonight. So I'm going easy on my body. I've got a little baby kettlebell over here, a little 25-pounder, but that'll work. Most of this is body weight, but got some half knee windmills. Crack open those hips, pry open those shoulders.
I'm going to do my first one standing. I feel like I made that.
Okay. Yeah, I don't, some people feel more out of one than the other. I always feel so much more hip opening out of these half kneeling. Even with a light weight. Oh, such a cranky left side. Or is it really the right hip that's giving me grief? I don't know. Oh. Yeah. Okay. So the get up plank, 8 per side. I think we decided this used to be called Wild Thing in yoga class, but I don't know anymore. I can't remember. Let's make sure you're placing your hands under your shoulders. Keep your nice plank alignment. Don't let the hips drop. It shouldn't be like, you should be nice and straight. Shoulders tight. Pelvic tilt, all that stuff. Oh. I think this makes 8. But if you know me, I don't really count. All right. Split squats. So you can load these, don't load these, your call. Remember, the big thing with the split squat that screws people up is you're staying feet in this position, right? You're still trying to straighten both legs at the top. And you're gonna have to think about pushing through the back leg and squeezing that glute because it's under stretch. So you can load it goblet or rack, what have you, and down and up. And you should feel a little stretch in the back leg, right in the front of that hip. But make sure as you come up, you push all the way through that foot. Just doing 5 a side. Ooh. Some sort of a push-up or a plank with taps or reaches. I don't even have my ball here. Let me try some of what I call a reverse grip. So I'm going to turn my hands kind of upside down backwards. See if my elbows like those today. This is a toughie. Changes all the push-up angles. speaking of this, Catherine, do you have like is there a railing anywhere nearby? Like a porch railing? No?
What do you need me to do?
Well, I'm just thinking, when you feel like you're ready to try push-ups again, this, instead of going here, standard push-up, if you flip your hands upside down, and we've done this with like ballet bars, even the back of a couch, but reverse your grip. What happens is instead of this tendency to rotate out of the shoulder socket, by turning your hand this way and then grabbing onto whatever you're doing your push-ups, it almost forces the shoulder down. And I found...
I could adjust like a pull to like
yeah, you could
chair.
try, like I would try it initially on the back, yeah, right on that. Right, as long as it doesn't slide away from you. You know, you still want to push down through, but it's gonna bring your arms in closer and lower, you know. And I found in the past with people with shoulder problems, elbow problems, it can be the better push-up. I had a guy, I was just thinking about him this morning as we're doing this.
I'll try that.
Yeah. I remember, yeah, he had a bad shoulder injury, and he came back to the gym after a couple of years and couldn't do push-ups at all. And we started doing those. And he's like, wow, they don't hurt. I'm like, cool. Something in my education paid off. Oh. Hey. Ab rollout. Need I say, keep your butt tight. This is such an excellent upper body exercise. Works your lats, your chest, core, even your hips a bit. And I know I've told you that the gym exercise, the standing cable pull downs, right? Huge back exercise once upon a time, still is. That's what the ab rollout really is. So Cossacks, we've used chairs. When I first learned the Cossack, they just put a big kettlebell on the floor in front of me and said, as you're going down, start to lose your balance, just grab it. And it'll be your anchor. So it really doesn't...
So you know what I realized for this, Steve, when I go down, I can get down, but my heel comes up on that, on the supporting leg.
Right, you don't want the heel to come up.
I know, so how do I not do that?
The things that seem to help, and some of this is going to be ankle mobility from probably years of footwear. But when you're going down, so I'm going down to my right, the big thing with the left is to straighten that knee. So I'm squeezing the thigh real tight. I'm pulling up on the toes. So I've got a 90 degree at the ankle. And that gives me more room to sit deeper. I can't get as deep if I get stuck right about here if I keep my foot pointed forward. As soon as I pop it up, it lets me drop a little bit deeper. And it's just the way the...
So don't go down, and don't go down as far as my... Just stop when my heel feels like it's lifting.
Yeah, try, you know, you want to, and if you can hold on to that railing in front of you and just sit back maybe, you know, and, you know, start to find it. But with everybody, biggest problem in squatting tends to be ankle mobility. It's usually the first thing that impedes a good squat.
Can you do it so I can see you do it from the side? I'm curious how your knee is aligning over your ankle.
From the side. So from here, as I sit, it's slightly in front.
Yeah.
But as you start to sit further back,
It's fine.
yeah. I mean, right there, it's just over the toes. Again, I don't really worry about that knee past the toes thing in squats. It's not a horrible thing. Somebody decided it was for wrong reasons once upon a time, and it's one of those cult things that's hung on. But your knee can go past your toe, your leg won't explode, your head won't explode, kittens won't be killed. Ugh. All right. Mask up and take your COVID test before Christmas. So yeah, there's a round. That was 10 minutes with some chit chat, so probably a legit 8-minute round.
Oh.
YouTubers, do what you feel right. See you next week.